The cost of the migrant crisis is going up, and city leaders want to know why the new arrivals are costing the Big Apple billions. Meanwhile, one of the city's largest soup kitchens says the migrants are overwhelming the system, and keeping up with their mission is getting harder. Currents News' Jessica Easthope has more from Bedford-Stuyvesant.
New York City is currently housing and feeding more than 60,000 migrants. And still, organizations like St. John's Bread and Life have had to increase their hot meal distribution by 92%. And that's only since July. They come one by one, but at St. John's Bread and Life, that adds up. Sister Marie Sorenson, the Associate Executive Director, says you can feel the desperation of New York City's migrant crisis from both the newly arrived and the pantries trying to keep up.
It's affected St. John's and Bread and Life profoundly because we have quadrupled our number of people we serve.
Earlier this year, it cost the city $363 per migrant per day. In January, the Adams administration projected it would fall to $320, but instead it's up to $394. The city council wants to know why.
I'm immigrant myself, I'm a refugee myself. I'm very sympathetic with this situation.
Councilman Ari Kagan says this year each member was given $22,000 less to support soup kitchens and food pantries.
I expected more money for this program. The cost of groceries enormous for New Yorkers, and we're cutting on food pantries and soup kitchens because of the migrant crisis.
And they all want the same thing.
Executive Director Sister Caroline Tweedy says their mission is to feed those in need. But if the city is also feeding the newly arrived, why are they still hungry?
What we found was people were desperate.
Many migrants say the 2 meals they get from the city a day are not culturally sensitive. Sister Caroline says Bread and Life is supplementing for the city, but not getting enough support in return.
Local government are really looking to nonprofits like Bread and Life to make up that gap. You want to be that person that sees the face of God in the other, and isn't that what we're about as Christians? But I also have to think about the future as well.
With the holidays fast approaching, St. John's Bread and Life is prepared to give out more than 5,000 Thanksgiving meals, an 85% increase over last year. In Bedford-Stuyvesant, Jessica Easthope, Currents News.
Mayor Eric Adams says he's trying to avoid New York becoming a tent city, but he's running out of options.
We are out of room. And it's not if people will be sleeping on the streets, it's when. We are at full capacity.
New York City is sheltering more than 65,000 migrants and recently had to close some emergency shelters because of fire safety concerns. The crisis is set to get worse as U.S. Customs and Border Protection records the most encounters in more than 60 years. The agency saw more than 2.4 million people in the 2023 fiscal year. September alone broke a monthly record with more than 269,000 apprehensions. Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.